Hey guys, good morning. I hope you're having a fabulous start to your day, and I just wanted to tune in quickly today on a Friday. I've just been for a quick run and just done my video for my 30 days Elevate program, and having lots of fun with that. We're just doing our 5-minute check-in each day and bringing, hey Michelle, great to have you on, babe. Should have known you'd be up super early, darling. So doing the videos for the 30-day Elevate program, and really just bringing in and implementing small simple changes every single day to really help shift and change our body and elevate our energy, which is super important. And this morning I'm just wanting to talk a lot more about listening into our soul. I think that this is something that we can definitely choose to ignore at times, and it's not always a great thing to do, simply because, hey Chris, hey Sal, great to have you on. It is not a great thing to do, simply because our soul knows so much more than what our conscious mind can ever comprehend. Our soul knows, really what lights us up and what our deepest desires are for our life and our life purpose. And when we're allowing the small ego mind or the survival mind to run the show and run the program, we'll never feel safe, we'll never feel secure, we'll never feel like we're enough or that we've got enough love, because it is fear-based. And so tuning into your soul really allows a deeper clarity, a deeper calmness, and just a deeper peace that comes and permeates through your life, knowing at all times that you're completely guided, completely taken care of. Sure, there's things that we still need to do and get done in a day, but it comes from a very different energy. It's not the frantic energy of the ego mind or the survival mind that's pressure and that's obligation and that's push and that's have to and struggle and must. And the comparison is really just like floating down the river. If we're tuning into our soul and we're lining up with that and we're aligned with our deeper purpose and our heart and our mission, and we're feeling great, and therefore we feel so much more expansive, we feel so much more open in our heart and in our chest. Generally we breathe a lot deeper, we're just calmer, our energy's nicer, we're nicer to be around, all of those things. Whereas if we're really getting caught up in the mind and we're allowing our mind to be our master, and we've got so many different aspects. I don't know about you guys, but I have so many different voices in my head at times, where one's like very much the drill sergeant. She's like, right, you've got to get in, you've got to get it done, and push, go, and she can be quite critical, and it's not very pleasant when she's really driving the bus, and I can end up in quite an anxious state and different things, simply because I'm tuning in and listening to my ego mind or my survival mind that constantly feels like it's not enough, constantly feels like there's issues, or there's not enough money, or there's too much pressure, or that I can let other people down, or yada yada yada. Like, there is 1,000 stories that the ego mind or survival mind will come up with, and it will keep coming up with those things, particularly if you're a growth type person, if you're into personal development, or perhaps you have your own business, or perhaps you're just wanting to be the best version of yourself. And so you have all of these different things going on all of the time, because the survival mind, ego mind, is there to protect us. It's there to keep us safe. Hey Brooke, great to have you on. It's definitely there to keep us safe. It's there to protect us, but we don't want it running the show, because otherwise we're fear orientated. We're living our life from a place of fear, as opposed to thank you Brooke, that's a beautiful thing. I've been called a lovely human. I like that. That's lit up my day for a Friday. So hey Dale, great to have you on. So definitely coming back into, now I've lost my train of thought, Brooke, but definitely coming back into that place where we're not allowing our ego mind to be driving the show and running the show all of the time as well. It really does place us at a place of stress, and can really debilitate not only our relationships, but also just our quality of life and our physical body. And that's perfectly okay, honey. Hey, Helena, great to have you on, babe. So one of the key things that I find that really helps me to tune into my soul, particularly if I have been like a lot in my head, and I don't know about you guys, but I definitely still have those days where there's lots of white noise in my head where it's very difficult to kind of get out of my head. And this is where grounding our energy, coming back into your body, and the breath is a great way to do that. So definitely deep breathing helps to take us out of the sympathetic nervous system, which is go, 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 push, push, push. It's very much the fight flight state. It's adrenalized. It's quite stressful being in the sympathetic nervous state, or nervous system. So when we come back into the parasympathetic, that's where it's like we can relax, we can breathe, our body knows that it can digest our food easily. We just feel a lot more relaxed in ourselves, and generally in that state as well, we can come back into our body. So yoga is a great way to also do that, because you really start to bring through body and mind awareness of what's actually going on with your body. If you've got tension in your body anywhere, or there's disease, or there's like issues happening with your body, that is a really, really clear indication that there's something going on that you're actually not tuning into, or you're not listening to with your body. And I truly believe, and from a kinesiology perspective, like the model that we work from is that the body is a messenger. The body is an amazing messenger for the soul, letting us know when things are off track, when things are kind of not happening the way that we need to. So if we're feeling really tense in our shoulders, perhaps, we've taken on far too much responsibility, or taken on the responsibility for other people, which of course is not actually true, but like our mind can get caught up in the illusion of that. So quite often, or we might actually be doing just far too much for other people because we're too scared to say no, or we don't want to let other people down. Again, that's just our ego mind and survival mind trying to fit in, trying to belong, because it's hardwired from that way, as a baby, because to belong and fit in gives us our security and gives us our physical survival on earth when we're first born. So the ego mind is hardwired that way, to come back and default into that position. So when we're actually tuning into our body, hey Lisa, great to have you on, babe. When we're tuning into our body, it really does help to give us those little red flags or those little warnings. It's like, hey, you're getting off track, or you're kind of like going off the road a little bit. It's like the bumpy bits on the highway, that if they weren't there, we quite quite often probably just drive off the road. But at least with the bumpy bits, it's like letting us know, it's waking us up. It's going, hey, you're kind of off track, you're getting off path. And our physical body, I believe, is such a beautiful gift to us, by being that messenger as well. So if we've got like pain in our knees, that's all about being able to change direction with ease. Perhaps we're holding on too tightly to our position of where we are and not allowing ourselves to change direction. If we've got back issues, where are we not supporting ourselves, or where are we not allowing ourselves to be supported by either life or others, or in a financial sense, all of those things. Where are we blocking our receiving energy? Again, like tension through the shoulders is all about responsibility. There's so many different things. If you've not checked out Louise Hay's book, Heal Your Life, I definitely recommend doing that. It's got some great things in there that you can go back through and just have a look. But otherwise, just Google metaphysical symptoms for whatever you've got going on, and listen to your heart, your soul. Just ask the question, why would I choose to have this experience? Why would I choose to be experiencing this in my body? What message is it trying to give me? What message is it trying to send me? Hey Talia, great to have you on. Oh, sorry honey, I think I've misspelled your name. I can't quite see it from here properly. Definitely tuning into your body is one of the greatest ways that we can kind of get those deeper messages from the soul if we've been ignoring something. And like most of us actually know this, like we'll have this niggly feeling. I had this beautiful client the other day, and she's in her later stages of life, but she'd had like this issue. She was like choking. She'd actually choked that morning before we'd done the session on a little bit of food, but she had this right shoulder issue, and it was so in indicative of just, and she knew that she was holding on to something, but she wasn't quite sure what it was. We went through this session, we cleared it up, we got clear on what it was, and she said, do you know what, this has just confirmed everything that I've been listening and knew that I should be doing, but just hadn't acted on. And I said, right, well, this session's all about acting on that now as well. So, hey Chris, great to have you on. So, you know, like if you've been hearing that little voice, and your soul will always be like a soft, calm, quiet, reasonable, wise, amazing, loving voice. It will never scream at you like your ego mind does. It will never be critical. It will never come from a place of fear. So that's the greatest way of knowing, you know, is it fear? Is it intuition? Is it love? And is it guidance? Or and it will just be like a straight out command, or not even a command, but it'll just be a straight out kind of suggestion, as opposed to the fear mind will be like, oh, should I, shouldn't I? It'll be all caught up in the doubt and the worry and the concern and the fear. So that's the best way of actually tuning in and really asking yourself, you know, which voice do I need to listen to, basically. Hey, Anne-Marie, great to have you on, babe. So taking some time every day, whether that's through meditation, whether that's through finding a quiet space in nature, just taking some time to get clear on what is your own messages from your soul. What is it that you've known for a long time, or perhaps you've been hearing, or just like at a gut level, you just know that you need to act on something, but you haven't been acting on it. What is that space? What is that thing that you need to take ownership of and take responsibility for? And definitely, like if you've got some physical symptoms going on in your body, definitely check out, you know, metaphysical reasons. And I can promise you that I'm sure that you'll relate on an emotional level, and perhaps on like a mental level as well, you know, the associated thoughts that go on with that, or how you're feeling a sense of pressure, or how you're feeling a sense of obligation, or just different things kind of going on there as well. So hope that's been helpful for you. Listening to your soul is one of the most gratifying gifts that you can ever give yourself. My soul has never led me astray. In fact, it's actually taken me on one of the best shopping experiences that I've ever had, where like literally like I got over $1,500 worth of gear, like Nike gear and Ray-Bans and all these amazing stuff for like literally probably 30% or not even that of the actual retail price. So listen into your soul, particularly if you love shopping. It will never lead you astray, but it also will just guide you on the greatest path that you can ever have for yourself. It helps us to step out of fear. It helps us to live into our purpose and to move through that without actually holding ourselves back. So it helps us to elevate on all levels, and not only that, but just feel so calm and so peaceful internally every single day, regardless of what's going on in the external world for you. So have a magnificent Friday. Lots of love to you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, if this has been helpful for you, please share the video, and I look forward to connecting with you someplace, somewhere, sometime. Have a great day. Absolutely, Michelle. Soul guidance, soul shopping. I totally agree. Okay, guys. Catch you later. Bye.